Hi, Scorpio. It's Lynn from Tinker Tarot. I'm here to do your May 2020 tarot reading. I'm using the Anna K Tarot. And I'm going to do a past, present, future thing. That's the vibe I'm getting today. I hope everyone is doing okay out there and not going too crazy, not going too crazy. It's we're really being pushed to our limits at this time, eh? They're definitely ready. Okay, I'm gonna cut them. You didn't even have to put your vibe in this time, Scorpio. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Sometimes they're just a jumping, ready to get out. Okay, let's pull these cards out first. I want to see what you got here. I'm wondering if you're going on a trip with someone, Scorpio. Obviously, if you are, you're not going far. Or you could be trying to get closer to someone. Okay, hold on. I don't think I've ever had that card before. That might be the first time. I mean, in this deck. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, so first of all, this jumped out, Scorpio. And this says you're ready for a new adventure. You had kind of a plan in mind, and you would like to do something with that now. Threes are when we take the plan and we start putting it into action. We start to get things rolling, and you're looking at the big view. The long distance vision here of what you could, which way to go. You're ready to take something and put it into action now. It could be something new that you've been thinking about for a while, and maybe now you've been able to put some time into it, some energy, some work, and and so you're really ready for something new here. And this is in the creative way, like the old factories going in here, of what you want to create, what you want to manifest um in the world. And this is, like I said, this is like your work, your creative ambitions, um and you're ready to put something into motion. You're ready for something new, a new direction too. You could be tired of what you've been doing and want to crave something new. Anyway, in your past, you have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords could be male or female. An air sign. It could be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Had to think for a sec. But this could be you too, Scorpio. Basically, this person is a bit icy, okay? Very passionate and definitely has deep feelings, but she's got her feelings cloaked. She's protecting them. She's all business, okay? She's all business. She bases her feelings on what she thinks. And is this seem sensible? Does this, is this the right move for me to make? She's holding that blade with her bare hand, and so she's ready to say what she needs to say, even if it's going to cut a little bit, if it's going to hurt, a little sting. It might sting, but it needs to be said. Sometimes this life requires this. You need to be icy and honest, and you don't want to muddle around with baloney words. You don't want to waste your words. You just want to get right to the point. Okay, so it's kind of like that. And so whatever was said or you heard, because this is communication for sure, and it's not necessarily from you. It could be from someone else to you, but it's got a cold feeling about it. This does, it is in the winter as well. And then you have the Six of Swords. So and this is moving on to peaceful waters. You want peace. You don't want to be in the rocky water. You don't want complications. You don't want to argue. You don't want drama. You're tired of all that. And you just want to be peaceful now and calm. Also, I noticed that her cloak is blue fully on the outside. She is ready to um, speak about her feelings, or at least express them without getting all, emotional. You know what I mean? You can speak honestly about your feelings, all right? Um, And then there's the King of Rods. This could be a fire sign, male or female, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries person. And who this could be with going on. You know, um, he's dynamic. He's on the move. He manifests things easily, very warm, happy, funny, could be very funny, very bright, and like is an action oriented person, goal oriented person. He's mastered how to do this too. And there could be communication between you and this person. This also could be you, Scorpio. Maybe you're like a factory now. Once you got peace in your life and calm in your life, then it was much easier for you to see the light, so to speak, to get things moving and make things happen without all these complications and drama and crap. You know what I mean? You can see where something can go. You can see the plan. You can see how you can get this plan moving. And this also could be someone around you that helps you, that says, hey, you could do this, or hey, you could do that. You might be networking with them, but maybe communicating with them about you know how to take your plan into action, or ideas. Sometimes it's just brainstorming kind of thing. And but I kind of see you moving into this energy, because if you look here, it starts off as winter, as cold, as, I only want to talk about the facts. And then she's now into a blue cloak and on the water, dealing with her feelings, wants to move on to calmer situation, and doing something, taking these ideas, and putting them into action. And then this is where you've moved into a warmer, it's definitely warmer where you've moved into. It's more about action. I've talked enough. I want to get moving on this baby. Okay. In your present, I love this. You have the Judgment. Okay. And it's quite welcome after the Queen of Swords. Here, let me move back a little bit. It's quite welcome after the Queen of Swords. Here's where you were and here's where you are now. Feeling like you're coming out of the cave, right? You've learned something. You've learned some lessons from what you've been through. And you realize your responsibility and what you want out of all this now. It's not always about what we want, because there's things required of us, right? And sometimes they come with no reward. We just know more. We've learned something. We get it now. And this is kind of that card. The Judgment card is a getting it. You have evolved to a new chapter in life, or you're ready to come out of the cave. And here's grandma or great grandma saying, yes, you are ready. You've learned the lessons. You're ready to face all this. And then there's the angel Raphael welcoming you, and I think that you're ready to face things that perhaps you couldn't face before. You know what I mean? Ready to begin something brand new. There is some sort of regret over past actions, though. Okay, there's regret here and loss. You feel like you've lost, but you haven't. You haven't really. Something seems out of reach for you, and but it is not. You know, he can get up there, he can get that. Also, you may have felt closed in lately, um and depressed and things like that, but this is an indication that you need to get out. You need to get out. There's two cards. You need to get out, okay, for a walk, whatever, a drive, a country drive, because if you stay in too long and don't communicate and don't talk to people and just breathe some fresh air and get some sunlight, you'll go cuckoo. You'll go cuckoo. We all need that vitamin D and communication, right? And not just typing to people, actually talking to them, or over the fence. Hey Wilson, how you doing? But anyway, so this is really saying that you need that. I think you really need to get out into the sunshine, into the light, the air, all of it. It's going to make you feel a lot better, I think. But I think you're coming up also with new ways to do things. You're not, I don't think you're relying on the old ways anymore. You're finding new ways, new things that help you process where you are, where you've been, where you're going, that kind of thing. And then you have the Page of Swords. This is still in your present, okay? And I haven't gotten this, and he is practicing on this scarecrow. The scarecrow has got a shield and a wooden sword, and he's practicing. He's young, he's an apprentice, and he wants to get better and better to become a knight. And sometimes the pages are about messages that come through. We've heard something through the grapevine, and it's like, what? Um, I gotta say that I really feel like there's something that you are an apprentice at, no matter how old we get, okay? There's still something new we have to learn. And we are the apprentice, trying to figure this out in our heads, or try to figure out how to communicate what we're trying to do. And so practice makes perfect, okay, is a big thing of what this is about. Sometimes the Page of Swords is someone's coming back from the past to communicate, and or you might hear from someone that you thought all was lost with. You may get another chance, okay? But learn from your past mistakes, right? This is what this is for. To learn from your past mistakes and say, if I had another chance, how would I do it this time? And coming out of the cave is another chance too. It's us, now we're the apprentice at this new thing, at this stage in our life. When we went into the cave, we were at this stage, and now we're coming out at this stage, and we're the apprentice again. But learning it as we go, kind of thing, right? Also, sometimes I think of this as gossip. You might hear some gossip or something that makes you want to react. You could feel on the attack or something like that for some of you. But I think this is more of practicing your communication, Also, being a novice at something, you know, it's a novice, it's a new beginning at a new way to communicate, really. Because, like I said, something went wrong here. So you want another shot. You want another, or somebody wants another shot. Someone's coming back around because they want another shot, another crack at this. Also, this could be a young person around you that's an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could be a child of yours. Um, maybe you rent apartments, could be a renter. Could be a young person around you. I want to say that this person may talk before they've thought about what they're saying, and so they got to practice. And then in your future, you have the Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups is about completion in relationship. You've come full circle in a way. Also, this says what you're looking for. You're looking for joy, love, peace, but also you want all these 10 cups. You want all of them. And each cup represents something to you, whether it's honesty and reliability and sense of humor. And you want all these cups to match yours. You're looking for that perfect partner. And I'm not talking just about sex and looks. That's one cup and that's another cup, but there's still 8 other cups here that gotta make this that make this perfect, right? It's perfect. And so now saying that, the Ten of Cups is also completion in relationship, but it's happy completion. This isn't something that's going wrong. It's worked out for the better, okay, for you. And it could be the end of a relationship, not meaning you'll never speak to them again, but you may not be in a couple anymore, okay? Because here's the single card, the independent card. This woman is quite proud of herself and what she's been able to accomplish on her own too, or his own, depending on what sex you are, Scorpio. But she's looking in the well there, right? And she's looking at her own reflection, and like I said, what she's been able to accomplish, what she's done, how she's filled this well, you know. And there's a lot of spiritual, that seems like you've grown spiritually too, matured a lot from this experience, but you're quite happy and content to be single. You're not in any rush to go and mate up with someone. I think you have a broader picture here. You have a bigger plan. And if someone comes along and fits into that along the way, fine. But it's not the focus of your plan anymore. I think that was who you were. You're now evolved and are looking for something different now, you know. Um, and then you have the Five of Swords. And this is someone feeling bullied, They're feeling bullied, they feel like they're defenseless, and you know, it's not standing up for yourself, but a feeling like you're um when I think of the Five of Swords, I think of arguments, words, not agreeing, and someone trying to push their views on you, or vice versa. Um, I don't think you're going to have any part of that. Someone trying to push their views. Um, it's um, also they could be naysayers, you know, like, and I'm not sure what they're against here, right? Um, uh, it could be this person back here, this novice at communication, taking shots. It's like someone's taking shots at you. You're a pretty strong person now, Scorpio. I don't think you're going to take it. You know who you are now. I don't need to take this. Hey, that's why I'm not in that anymore. You know, this is why I'm happy now. I'm on my own. I don't need to be told by anybody or threatened or anything. I don't think you're going to take it. And I don't think you're going to get all excited about it either. I think you might feel a bit overwhelmed at first, like hurt perhaps, threatened perhaps. But after you give it a little bit of thought, you're going to be like, no, no, I'm not listening to that. That's, I moved all out of all that crap before. And I learned all these lessons. I learned a lot. And you can't talk to me like that anymore. This is when we just hang up the phone. We don't have to say, no, I didn't, or whatever. No, I'm not listening to that. Hang up the phone. Close the door, whatever. You are just not going to tolerate, and you're not going to be part of lighting these fires. This is the thing, is that these people do this, and then we turn around and expend that energy they just threw up on us, and you're not doing that. You're like, I don't want to be a part of that. And so this is really big for you. This is really big for you. Um, I'm wondering if this person has something to do with this regret. They're both fives, eh? And this is some sort of regret. You feel like you said the wrong thing or did the wrong thing or ruined this relationship or something. But this is there's something so negative and destructive in this for you. Also, you may feel like this person doesn't have your back or something. You know what I mean? You feel it picked on. It just has a real bullying feeling. Anyway, you'll have to let me know, Scorpio. The thing is, I want you to know that you are totally beyond this now. You feel very good. You feel very accomplished. You're at a spiritual high as well. You know, um, you're okay being single. You're okay being independent. In fact, you're kind of liking it, you know? And so sometimes you need to go back to the well and draw your strength from what you know, what you've done, where you've been, what you've learned and everything here. You've healed a lot, it seems to me. I think you've done a lot of healing and growing here. And there is no way you're going to put up with this. It may not be threats, it might be blame or accusations or something like that. And you're like, no, ain't doing it. Sorry. Sorry. Um, yeah. Also, I feel there's a possibility that you may feel like you have to defend yourself from a fire energy. This could be Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Doesn't have to be, but someone with this sort of I don't see anger, but they're quite assertive, very assertive, and don't have a problem speaking their mind either. but I think their intentions are good. They do have good intentions. They're trying to do good things, but perhaps that the way they're going about it isn't the right way or something like that. I don't know. You'll have to let me know. Anyway, I hope this resonates with you. If it does, please hit that like button, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it all. It all helps me a lot. And also donate. You can go to tinkertarotreadings@gmail.com or PayPal and donate. It helps me a lot. I had to buy this new laptop. I had to borrow money to do it, and it is way better. Like, look at how you can see this whole thing now, eh? And I think the picture quality is better. Anyway, I do love it, but that's what your donations go to. That really helped me a lot and helped me keep making videos. So anyway, I appreciate all that you do for me. Um, I will be putting out a newsletter, so look for that on my community button May 1st. And it's a sample of the newsletters that are going to come every month in membership. So let me know what you think. I'm putting it out there, this first one, for everyone to have kind of a review, so you can let me know what you think. Anyway, take care, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.